guys, welcome back to Hope is Alive channel. I love reading, and one of the books I'm reading at the moment is about an Indian evangelist called Sadhu Singh. He was regarded in India as a holy man. He had been seeking all his life to get into a relationship with God, and he met Jesus in an encounter with him. And interesting, in his writings, he never refers to him as Jesus. He always refers to him as Master. Anyway, Sadhu Singh had many people who came to him asking for advice and how to encounter God. And one seeker came and he said that we say that our sinfulness has separated us from God, and yet our destiny is to live in oneness with him. How can we overcome the separation? And in my words, this is Sadhu's reply. He said, first you have to see that we've become unclean through our own sinfulness, that we try to cover up our sinfulness with good works, but our good works are like dirty rags unless our hearts are cleaned first. And then he refers to Adam and Eve, how they ate the forbidden fruit and they were ashamed of their own nakedness. In Genesis, they tried to cover themselves up with fig leaves, but the fig leaves were too scanty a covering, so God gave them coats of skins to clothe themselves. And our attempts at good deeds are not enough to overcome our sinful ways or our sinful inclinations. And nothing will protect us except the robes of righteousness that the Master freely gives us. I love that. We learn, don't we, that, by bitter experience, that our own efforts at goodness give us neither peace or certainty of eternal happiness. Remember the rich young man who approached Jesus and asked him, and he said, Master, how can I gain eternal life? And the Master rebuked him because he said, good Master. He rebuked him, why do you call me good? There's no one good except one. And the young man had lived a devout life in accordance with religious laws, but he lacked that peace in his heart. So Sadhu Singh goes on to say that the Master could see that he wanted to be good and upright, but he failed to recognize that the Master, or Jesus himself, was the source to be good and upright. He was the source of life. So when the Master offered no rules or no commandments, but instead offered him a chance to give away all that he owned and all he possessed to the poor, to abandon his inner uncertainty and to enter into Jesus's company, the man went away sad and unfulfilled. Because, you see, if good works and religious observance had given the young man spiritual peace, he would not have sought out Jesus in the first place. Not only did his moral efforts fail to give him peace, but they hindered him from accepting Jesus's offer. Not long after, consider this, there was an equally zealous man who encountered Jesus. His name was Saul. And unlike the rich young ruler or the rich young man, Saul immediately left everything. He gave up all he had and he followed Jesus. So the point is this: everyone who ceases or stops to trust in human goodness and turns to Jesus for release shall receive true peace and spiritual life. It's just good to meditate on these things and to think about it. Hope this blesses you today. Bless. Hey, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Hope is Alive channel and click here or here to watch more videos. Anytime you like.